tolleranza. Allora, dice uccello arrosto, faremo un altro momento, adesso facciamo.
You're a big help.
Aiutiamola.
Next up is... Oh, right!
Il fiore consiste nel giorno della frutta come ingrediente segreto, però ho dimenticato di chiudere come cosa facciamo. Mettilo sopra, aggiunge la falla e falla bollire.
In that case.
Allora, bene, questo non era importante, la roba. Va bene, dai. Beh, abbiamo portato 2 tolleranza, ottimo, poi possono potenziare le altre. La tolleranza alta è buona.
It would seem the disaster was
Per me
averted.
sembra arrivato il momento clou. Io nel frattempo ho fatto un po' di allenamento, missioni secondarie. Ho sbloccato un
Right
nuovo
then.
che ti...
Today's Fortin's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
La Chiesa non possa restare indifferente alle parole pronunciate dal re.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it.
Semplicemente ignorarlo.
This might be a day that goes down in history.
Passare alla storia. Vediamo cosa succede. Anche un nuovo architetti che è il mercante.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears.
Udite, ho notizie da darvi.
Sanctifex
Sentite
Forden
Foden ha
has
parlato.
the giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal...
So it really is?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of this is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented.
No, anyone! Even me!
Persino io.
If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that would make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king?
Hold on, you mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp.
Vabbè. È già mattina.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the cloud.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before them...
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear...
Cosa succede?
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
Vado a cercarla.
I'll go look for her.
You will?
Fai davvero, grazie.
When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Da sola doveva avere un motivo.
Let's go search for her.
Andiamo a cercare, forse
If we head into
possiamo
town,
trovare qualche indizio in città. Sì, andiamo. La ricerca. Pomeriggio. Credo dove sei. Allora, un posto in cui potrebbe andare. Vediamo dove potrebbe essere. Vediamo dove potrebbe mai essere.
Ridiculous.
I'm just...
This is all
Cosa che voglio controllare. Vediamo un attimo qui se abbiamo qualche attrezzatura nuova.
What are you pining for?
Se c'è qualcosa da valutare non l'ho niente. Vediamo cosa si può comprare. Sì, questo sarebbe fenomenale, però aspettiamo avere un po' più di soldi. Allora, vediamo un attimo sulle pozioni.
Hey, listen. Go to handle this. Sorry. Hey!
C'è quella mano fussante, in tal caso l'ho vista. Aveva uno sguardo triste, mi ammorava papà, l'ho vista imboccare la la grande cattedrale. Allora andiamo. Meno male che ho trovato quella giusta. Allora, vediamo come sarà andata.
I'm out of ideas.
What should I do? What's going on?
Allora, ciò che ci sono. Posso prendere qualche cosa che mi può servire. Bevanda alla frutta. Ah, sono esaurite. Almeno così danno un po' di più.
Allora.
Almeno così piccolo non dovrebbe andarsene in giro da solo. Sta praticamente andando in cerca di guai. È entrata. Aspetta, l'hai lasciato passare perché? Mi sono sbagliato nei suoi occhi, non me la sentito di fermare. Devi sempre più a pregare, non posso più tracce che vicino alla gente. Bisogna andarla a prendere. Come facciamo? Ah, eccola qua.
Huh? Why?
Perché sei venuta qui? Andiamo a casa, sono tutti in ansia per te.
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home.
Papà non tornava a casa,
And I always come here. One time he came here to get me.
Maria, era lui.
I remember because he called me. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back.
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. It's the loneliest it's ever been. But if it gets any lonelier,
I'm sorry. I promised we'd...
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, we were with him, but we couldn't protect him.
I remember Papa saying something like, he said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things will...
think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to, not whoever's willing to spill them.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words.
Even so, we have...
Devo capire cosa bisogna fare, soprattutto.
Maria, you're safe.
Maria, stai bene?
Oh,
ero preoccupata da morire.
Sorry for leaving
Scusa
on
se
my
me
own.
ne sono andata senza dire niente.
No, it's
non ti
all right.
preoccupare.
Miss Fabienne,
Signora Fabienne, io
I'm hungry.
ho tanto fame.
Maria.
Maria.
Yes, that's right.
Ma certo, sediamoci tutti insieme a
Let's all
mangiare
sit down.
qualcosa.
Thank you for finding her.
Cosa per averla riportata a casa. Ok.
It looks like she's worked things out.
Sembra che stia un po' meglio.
She's a strong girl,
davvero forte.
but we've more troubles
I colpi
ahead.
di non sono ancora finiti. Come
How
risolviamo
now
la
do we
storia
resolve
dell'apparizione
this?
di Sua
If
Altezza?
Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by...
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going...
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some...
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims.
Ok, tanto non ho potuto fare niente, però. Tarda notte.
Sorry, did I wait laying here? I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it? Let's think about it together. Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. That book. Is that... Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
Vediamo cosa succede. Oh.
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional man. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful... Couldn't be further from reality, could it? With a kingslayer, and this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't all. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard with a majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make a problem with no easy solution. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms, but still. The discussions helped clear my head a little. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into... Sleep should... Wait, how long have you been...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
23 giugno, prima mattina. Bisogna capire cosa succede. Un altro. Signore e signori, avete saputo la notizia? Sta per avere inizio lo spettacolo del secolo. Non solo daremo la possibilità a tutti voi di salire sul palco, sulla vostra forza davanti all'intero regno. Dice di chiamarlo Torneo del Trono. Gli partiranno per un viaggio attraverso le capitali di 3 nazioni alleate, partecipano a una serie di emozionanti sfide. Prima sarà l'atto di coraggio, creare un mostro che plagia il popolo e portarne la testa alla capitale di Oceano. Chi uccide la preda più grande vince. La gara è aperta a tutti, signore e signori. Allora che ne dite? Volete solo stare a guardare o proverete a vincere?
stroll? Why call us so early in the morning?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have...
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written compass?
Yes. I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curtain.
That attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be...
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy, and the real trick will be finding it.
That reminds me, the cry for the church was handed.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest, an interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of, but saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden.
Do you think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wait, he may lose.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah!
C'è un pieno prima dei tre nazioni. Non è solo considerare dei relevati di questa città, forse può essere un vantaggio partecipa a questo torneo. E si attraverso l'attenzione della gente. Allora facciamo così.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even... Besides, the prince? Isn't it...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be... This could be just the excuse we need to get close. He doesn't care about your tribe, so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying, which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the run?
Certo che sì. Sì, se è per il bene di Maria.
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right.
Sono venute le parole che mi disse il principe quando eravamo piccole.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as...
Sheesh. So much for being a guide.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before.
Ottimo. Ho ottenuto il diario di Grius. Bene. Pomeriggio.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough to listen? I don't want you going down the same path you did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Devo finire ciò che ho iniziato. Devo finire quello che lui ha iniziato. Capisco bene, sono certamente da fare. Preferisci di sentirtelo dire.
I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition.
Anche se a dire il vero vorrei poterti offrire più che cibo e riparo.
What's the
competition? It's a big grand race to see who will be the next king.
L'intero paese col tetto sospeso.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan from the start.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it. Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back.
I don't like Maria, but I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Grazie.
Thank you for your support.
Grazie della fiducia.
Yeah.
Sì.
Now,
Ora
let's
c'è
get
da prestare
registration out of the
l'iscrizione,
way,
ma prima
but we need
ci
some
servirà
legs
l'aiuto
for the
per il
journey.
viaggio. Tra una
It's
città e
mostly
l'altra
lawless way.
Judging by the specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners.
A carriage might save our chances. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
Andiamo. Fatto subito
This should be
andare.
the place,
Questo
right?
dovrebbe essere questo, no?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the Tournament for the Throne.
Aye?
Sei un po' troppo
Via,
giovane. E
dai.
chi è il ragazzino sta?
And who's the kid? He with
Sarò io a
you?
partecipare.
I'm the one entering.
You?
Sul serio?
I've not heard of any
Non sento
age
parlare di limiti
restrictions.
di età. C'è qualche problema?
Well,
Ma dai, prima non avevo
I've not
notato
forced you,
attenzione.
but you're an elder,
Ora sei
ain't
te,
ya?
professore.
And you
Ora
wanna
cosa
be
vi dico?
king.
Farà almeno guadagnare un po' di notorietà.
Could you just do your job,
Potete fare il
please?
vostro lavoro e basta.
Can he
Per favore,
register or
può
not?
iscriversi o no?
Ah.
Ora che ci
Alright.
penso,
Weren't you in that
direi
pack
che
of
proprio quello
recruits
che
that went
potete
off to the
fare,
northern
avevo sentito
fort?
dire che eravate tutti morti.
What?
Cosa
We
quindi
got
sei
a
un
desert?
disertore?
No, they said
No,
he'd just
avevate
dragged the
fatto
company down,
tranci e
so they left him at the
hanno-
capital. He
Sotto alla capitale.
got on the capital.
Could swear I've seen
Devi aver
you
già visto
before.
anche te.
Well, hardly matters without captain to verify it with. Go on then. You can represent the lesser tribes on Aberdeen. And obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza.
Allora,
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not...
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
A gestire, diamo un'occhiata. Vediamo.
Looks like everyone
Quanto
else had
pare
the same
hanno
idea.
avuto tutti la stessa idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
Hang on. There's no... You lot here for this tournament then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other...
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties.
I suppose I've got one of...
Vediamo.
Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper.
This might just be perfect.
You have any idea who that man's? An elite, an ex-royal knight, they say. He makes short work of us. Besides, didn't you hear what it is there?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest moment.
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want king...
Stuck-up little... Is that the country?
He was right about the rules, though.
Don't worry, I know what I'm...
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he just wants to stop.
We've got more important things to...
Don't worry, I'll explain everything.
As long as you can convince Hulk.
Ho there! Are you really taking the back? You three must be heaven sent.
Credo che sia la soluzione migliore.
Your
Molto
pardon,
perdono, signor, sono
gentlemen.
battuto.
I'm Bard, a guard captain from Matira, a town to the south.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful...
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. In the territory, we've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured.
I see. Tricky problem.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times, a pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle. Please.
Interessante.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
The way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would his royal...
I guess that's...
I'll convince Hockenberg. Somehow. You go on.
Dai.
Oi, oi.
Questo è bello, uno può prendere scusa, appunto, sicuro un'esperienza degna di noti. Diventa re, il solo pensiero mi dà il controllo.
No, thank you.
Pure quando vuoi se lo desideri, posso dire qualche parola al tuo funerale. Meglio sia un beneato anche lui. Vabbè, fai niente, lasciamo parlare. Lui le società sono tali. Quindi lascia farsi. Probabilmente di poter ottenere maggiori informazioni.
Let's focus.
Ok. Beh.
Let's call it.
Come contratto, non trovo la